I'm ready to stab a bitch.
Hey guys, what's good? It's your boy, Mac, and I'm sorry that this video is late. Um, uh, I lost my train of thought. Just, life got hectic, and so I wasn't able to make anything. So this morning, it varies on what time zone you're in. It may have been at night for some people, but the President of the United States, I don't like calling him that because he's a bitch. The President of the United States decided to impose a ban on trans people from the military. And I guess this video is just going to be me saying my thoughts on it because it's a bit of a touchy subject for me, for a multitude of reasons. Now, I'm sure based off who I am, you can guess that I don't support this at all. I do not support this decision that Donald decided to make. And like a big reason is it's not because I want to join the military specifically. No, I really don't. I find it incredibly disrespectful to the over 15,000 transgender people that are currently in the military. I also find the reasoning kind of shoddy for it, because it's like, he claims that the medical costs from the, say trans people transitioning while in the military is too much to handle for the is too much for the military to handle. Like, it costs too much, it's too expensive. And that's a little understandable, but I decided to do a little research. They spend 10 times as much on erectile dysfunction medication for soldiers than they do on trans people transitioning. Like, they spend, I think, 80 million, a little over 80 million on erectile dysfunction medication for their soldiers, but for trans people to transition, they spend about 8 million a year. And so it's like, his reasoning for it is just kind of shitty. So that's like a big thing. And also, this is just a huge low blow to all the trans people that are in the United States that possibly plan on moving to the United States. Like he said, like about a year ago, that he would defend trans people from a hateful doctrine, from a hateful mindset, and now he is imposing that mindset. He quite literally said that the cost, that the expenses for it would be a burden. In my opinion, he called trans people trying to serve in the military a burden, and I don't see how anybody serving in the U.S. military would be a burden. So it's like, and going back to like the trans people that are in the military, again, about over 15,000 transgender people are in the military right now. The president is turning his back on those people. Like, he's always a big one on like soldiers, and he says he's a patriot and everything, and that he's supportive of veterans and active duty soldiers, and yet he's saying that the 15,000 people that are in the military right now that are transgender don't deserve to be in the military, that they shouldn't be in the military. These people are going out there risking their lives to defend this country, and their own president is saying, no, you don't deserve to be in the military. You don't deserve to serve your country, and that is complete bullshit. If someone wants to serve their country, it should not matter what their gender identity is. It should not matter if they were born a male, but then realize, like, I don't know, at the age of 13 that they were a female. Like, it should not matter. I mean, I understand, like, if someone has, like, a mental health issue, such as maybe depression, or, I don't know, anxiety, or bipolar disorder, I could understand that because that could affect their performance in the military. And I understand, like, physical disabilities as well, such as, I mean, I would understand if someone who was, like, trying to think of a good thing. I'd understand if someone who was like, who had like some sort of like, I can't think of it exactly, but where they're just naturally kind of weak. My old math teacher, my old Algebra 1 math teacher had this. I think it's where like her body attacked itself. I would understand if like someone with her condition were denied entrance to the military, but simply denying someone entrance to the military because they are transgender is just a straight up act of transphobia, and it's not okay. Like, if you're president of the United States, the country that's supposed to be the land of the free, then you should be advocating for everybody. You should not only be advocating for a select few people. You should not simply be advocating for cisgendered people. For anyone who might not know what that is where someone identifies as the gender they were given at birth. So, if you were born with a dick, the doctors were like, okay, this is a baby boy, and then you just continue to identify as a boy your entire life until you die. So, and think about all the trans veterans that are hearing this, that are hearing that some of their fellow trans people are not going to be allowed to serve in the military, and that Donald would not have wanted them in the military. Like, that's bull. That is complete bullshit. Those people defended their country and defended it well. And now their own president is pretty much flipping them the bird. It's telling them, fuck you. It's pretty much saying, no, you should not have served in the military. It's not okay. This is very quickly becoming a rant video, but at this point, I don't care. I need to get this off my chest, and I need to tell the world how I feel. If you voted for Donald Trump, I hope you're happy with the decision you've made. I mean, if you're regretful of the things that he's done, if you're regretting that you voted for him, I mean, I guess you're okay, but you still voted for him, and I'm probably not going to be able to look at many people that voted for Donald Trump the same, other than like my mom, because she's not happy about this. And to the president himself, I doubt you will ever watch this, but go fuck yourself, dude. Just go fuck a cactus. Like, I am now going to go see where I could possibly purchase some weapons, and I might also be planning a murder. Yeah, that's the video. Bye.